Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Last time we had a fairly eventful battle with Ranko's brother. Rokuro. God damn it. That's the problem. I did not learn how to say his name correctly, and because I didn't learn how to say his name correctly, I'm just, like, doomed to forever say it wrong. Because, by God, I only learn things one time because I'm dumb. So, we are about to set sail. Speaking of setting sail, let's go ahead and...
This recipe looks real tasty.
Awesome, unyielding.
Scout ship setting sail.
There we go. I kind of set that up for the setting sail part. I forgot it was whenever you left rather than when you came back. It makes sense that it was when you come back, or when you leave. You don't set sail as you get to the port, like that would be stupid. But you know what? Shut up. I am super mature, guys. I don't know why you all put up with me, to be completely honest. Let me go take a nap real quick. Because napping sometimes leads to cutscenes. But not this time. And then the last thing that we need to find out... I've forgotten the buttons for it. Okay. Is there an easy way to find out if there are exclamation points in these areas? Nothing looks to be in Heloise. Beardsley? Signs point to no. Doesn't look like there's anything there. And no. Okay, cool beans, cool beans. So I guess we will just get back on sail and see where the plot takes us. I want to know if there were any of those I want to get, because I do enjoy those. I think they give you a pretty good perspective of the world, and obviously the game is marking them, so there is a reason why we should be looking at them. Unless I miss my guess. Okay. Hello, not Captain. Continents are connected by sea routes. When you wish to travel to different continent, talk to Benwick, the port, to ride the Van Elcha. Oh, interesting. It's free. Well, that's interesting. So I actually can't go back to the mainland. At least not yet. Obviously, I'll be able to at some point. Uh-oh. Random encounter. Or cutscene. Cutscenes are better.
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Wait, what?
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us.
What the hell
and
is...
took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
So he's a very complex man. Possibly unpredictable.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to serve him. But that air of mystery keeps us around, and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
Corsair
I'm still doing all
scourge?
right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
What the hell's the Corsair
That's what I'm
scourge?
afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
How about
Make
you
sure
change
everyone
course?
stays hydrated, including yourself. Understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Oh, damn.
Like sand? Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
I mean, very appropriate name, I
And
guess.
We've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge. Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou? Oh, right. Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
I mean, she's a...
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse! The Reaper's curse?
Oh, that's right. Eleanor would not know about the Reaper's curse, would she? I thought we were going all the way up to the north. I was very confused as to why we were doing that. I was like, that's way farther than the port we were trying to go to. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special
Of
medicine.
course it does.
Yeah.
Can't be something easy.
It's a wildflower called salatoma. Its juice can cure the Corsair's scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town? Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves.
Wait,
It's
what?
speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
Interesting.
I
Well,
see.
if it has a very
Strange affliction
slow
indeed.
onset, how would you know where you caught
We'll
it?
be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Salatoma. Is this really going to be necessary? What do you mean, Eleanor? Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears. Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right? Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me
Yeah.
of stories from my childhood. is
She
all.
reminds me of a little kid that is, doesn't want to take her cold medicine because it doesn't taste very good, and it's like, you're sick, stupid. Just, You don't want to force it down someone's throat, but you kind of want to force it down someone's throat. Maybe I'm a terrible person and shouldn't have kids, but you know what? I haven't had kids, so ahead of the game. Well, of course, the eastern and the Boondock Plateaus to the north. Oh, but actually, I wanted to talk about that. That sounds like, because it has such a slow onset, I would actually say it's not that you have to be over water in order to catch it, but I bet it is going to be something along the lines of either fruits and vegetables will just naturally counteract it, and so people that live on land and have access to a more balanced diet that isn't just fish and salted meat will naturally just have a better immunity and won't catch it. Or, like they said, you have to be surrounded by the conditions in order for it to flourish. So I bet going on land we could actually contaminate people with it, but because they don't go for months at a time without access to the fresh ingredients from land, they just naturally, won't fall victim to it. Or it could just be a magical, disease.
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
Interesting. I wonder what that was. Something someone once said to her. I got slightly distracted while she was saying that. So, darn it. This is my problem. I should focus on the game. I'm playing too many games at one time. In all honesty. And so I for a split second I started thinking about Metal Gear Solid 3 while they were talking, and I apologize. This is the problem when you're like having so many concurrent playthroughs as I'm having.
That Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too?
No.
This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake.
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
I mean, she is the expert.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind. I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking.
About his
when I had
brother?
Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido?
Yeah.
Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam!
Okay, Rokuro does not Shazam.
Rangetsu men. I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation.
Well, you heard
I'm sure
wrong.
you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
Man, that,
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
that does actually bring up a interesting problem with this game as opposed to Zestiria. Because we spend a lot of time getting to know Velvet and Rokuro, and the suit of armor, whose name I've forgotten, because of course I forgot his name. But because we spend that much time getting to know them, we do end up with a definite problem of why are so many of the demons of the world just mindless killing machines.
A bit ago, a manacled body got
God
caught
dang
in
it.
my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one. I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or It's for experimenting on demons.
Yeah, the second guy's definitely more
Experimenting?
correct.
What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding. There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
Now that's actually very telling.
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy. He's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
Bricks are more blunt than dull. But yeah, that was very interesting. If you notice what he actually said there was that there's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible. Not there's no way the Abbey would be not a good group of people, but no. No way the Abbey would do something that horrible. So they're already acknowledging the Abbey does horrible stuff. Van Vivaldi. Tell me to lose. Can we go to the car store away from me? I need to make anchor in a hurry. Alright. So let's head up this way and get our second... What was I saying before that? Yeah, it's that... I feel like a lot of the demons, you know, they, other than just being very powerful individuals, they haven't really talked about why Velvet and Rokuro kind of keep their personality and their soul, whereas the rest of the world seems to devolve into just basic, bloodthirsty creatures.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew, so Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag.
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
Interesting.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
This game does a really good job with the things it does. I'm just saying. Alright, so we have a few more of those. First, let's explore the part of the town that we don't have to go to. See if we can find any secret treasure chests like this one. Are you a secret? You're not a secret anymore. Now, here's for bets. How many times am I going to try and open this treasure chest without actually, you know, realizing that there's life bottles in there? I'm guessing at least 6 times. But it depends. If there's a boss fight in this town, it will certainly be less. I am the third son and rising son of the character card family. Yeah, what is character? Other games with claim matching competitors select scoring sets. In each turn by choosing one card from your hand and playing on the field. Card with the matching tile is currently on the field. You can take both cards in your scoring pile. Or a match card made in the field. That belongs to a scoring set indicated by the icon on the lower right of the card. Scoring sets are formed once you collect a certain number of cards along that set. The numbers currently claimed cards. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we're playing Zyzen. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Interesting. It seems a little bit luck. Okay, so I never actually finished the set, so I'm starting to understand a little bit more what we want to do here. Damn it, he took that. Damn, he got Symphonia again. Supposedly they're a novice, but I don't really believe them, to be honest. I gotta get more than freaking 5 points. Why not only go up to 6 for that? Final round? That was the end of that then? Well, I'm gonna take Tales of Symphonia away first. Okay, so I may need to pay more attention to... Okay. Wow, I can't cycle into any of these guys. I am not doing well at this game, guys. Alright, got something at least. So I gotta tell you, I'm not 100% sure why that happened, but I'm glad I won. I mean, no, I won. Okay, we'll try intermediate now. See if we can bumble into another victory. This guy's going first for some reason. Damn it. Holy shit! This guy clearly knows what he's doing about more than I do, which is not surprising because I don't know what I'm doing. Damn. Yeah, I'm not catching up to his 70 easily. Why does he get to go first? I want to go first. Seriously? Like, the problem is since you don't know what you're about to draw, you can't really do anything intelligent. Jeebus. Where are these coming from? Like, how do you know? I get Tales of Destiny and Symphonia and all of those, but how do you know when matching certain people? It sort of seems like the only real way to match is by game. I haven't seen anyone show up as matchable outside of the individual games. Okay, the one thing I've kind of figured out is that if you match... If you match the only set that's on the board, you have a better chance. Okay. Oh. That's unlucky start for him. Now I've got a little bit of everyone. Oh, they've got a Scion. Why is Heroic Scion worth so many points? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so that will take that off the board. That will double that up. And then I can also get those two. Heroic Scion. I'm gonna be greedy, guys. Probably a bad plan. All right. No, what? Again, why does it ask me to try again? Items classes. Okay, and that's all there is from him. Interesting. I don't think that's necessarily a good game. It's certainly not something I would play outside, but it's a reasonably worthy attempt, I guess. It's certainly no triple triad.
This.
Quitting is the same as defeat.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
So let's take a look at it.
Oh, that's a fine piece.
Yeah, okay, we've seen that before.
This design, could it really be?
Work of stained glass art obtained on Kanamo Island, also known as the Island of the Three Seasons. That's why it's a subtle, soothing light. Nyata! What is the name of those three cat creatures? No, is what this type of stained glass is called. The rich variety of colors and subtle techniques used to craft are lost now. It's incredibly valuable. Huh. So we can sell it for a fortune. No, we can't sell this. But you said I could keep anything we find. Yeah, but this isn't anything. It's a work of art, a cultural artifact. Culture? Aren't you supposed to be a pirate? That's right, I'm a pirate, not a merchant. That's why I can't sell it.
Scout ship.
Setting sail. Okay, anything back here? I figured when I saw this little thing jutting out into the middle, I was like, there's got to be something there. Alright, and that goes to that side. Break on through to that side. Alright, so we're over here. Hello there.
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
Inconceivable!
What if the whole horde assailed the castle? The exorcists guarding the palace are elite. The best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us.
Why?
Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
Awesome.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
I see you back there, Mr. Treasure Box. So you have the 2 treasure chests of the life bottle and panacea bottle. Also, before we move on, I am curious, what do Eisen's glasses look like? I've always thought that looks so stupid, the little bangs you can put in. You can barely tell. I forgot about this because people did say I'd changed something. I still like that one better. I'd forgotten about that. Alright. And let's go ahead and listen to you. I'm surprised I passed you, actually.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the High Priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcists let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters, twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcists couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth.
I do.
We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you, too.
I don't know, Velvet. You can be a swarm. Alright, I'll go ahead and save here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone.